All right, Aquarius. So the signs that are standing out for me the most are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also getting Sagittarius as far as fire. And then, of course, we've got the King and Queen, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Now, I feel one of the messages, even though you are an air sign, I feel that maybe some of you are very busy, as I stated earlier, dealing with things in the home, because this can also represent your energy. And, but there may also be some significance to an earth sign that is in your life, but this is also like you're kind of, working hard, you're nurturing things, you're wanting things to grow, things are being taken care both in the home, finances are good, and also taking care of things in the workplace, things are growing. I think that it's also important that, you consider that things don't grow, possibly like move too fast. Because I feel like if it moves too fast, there could be a bit of some turbulence or struggle. So I think you're going to be able to maintain, but, there's something though about, I'm really focused on this green. And the Seven of Wands means that there's challenges up ahead. There could be some other competitors. This could also be suitors. Maybe there's other suitors that are interested in you or interested in somebody that you know. But I feel like there's some challenges. You'll be able to hang in there and maintain it, but be careful of doing too much at once. You want things to be as stable as they can. Because with the Chariot, this is definitely, victory. It's also having power and the ability to do maybe two things at once. But, with this card right next to it in this card, you also want to go with the momentum and the movement of the moment, but you also don't want to get to a point where you're, like maybe there's, for example, you've started a business and orders are just coming in really fast. Maybe they're coming in clear across the other side of the world. Or maybe you're having to do a lot of traveling because something at work is, expanding or growing, or you're growing your business. And so, you want to maintain balance so that you can fulfill the orders or the needs or the demands of other people. I like these cards next to each other. This is usually my Taurus card. I feel like somebody is traveling and expanding, and maybe even a trip to India is what I'm getting. To India, I'm getting Greece, and I'm also getting Egypt and Rome. So this may also be that somebody is doing something like regarding a celebration or an anniversary and or an engagement, or you're attending, you're getting an invitation and or an offer of some kind. It may definitely be in love. There's a message of love going on here. You may be working side by side, and maybe somebody is feeling a bit challenged in terms of sharing or, wanting to invite the other person into their life. Because maybe there's a lot of demands, or maybe there's boundaries, within the work environment, or one's traveling all the time. But, I would prefer to see the cards like this, because I feel like there's more unity this way. It's working together. Certainly doesn't mean that there's anything bad about the cards being this way, but at the same time, I feel like, with the black and white, you don't want to be so busy that you're kind of, you're having to control this. I mean, this is happening because of this the Chariot. So there's something about steering, and steering that things go in the right direction. So if you've been very busy, or if there's a anniversary coming up or something like that, you definitely want to pay attention, or, show the love. It's not, this to me is pretty grounded, but like I said, with this here, I do feel that there's something that's either being overgrown, or could also be, when I look at these cards together, maybe somebody's expecting or demanding more from their partner, more emotional support. Because maybe you're so busy, male or female, doesn't matter, but that you're so busy that, there's love is, not quite, there's challenges in expressing your emotions because it's next to the Seven of Wands. I do feel, though, that it can be done. I'm glad that the Chariot's in the upright position and not in reverse. So just, find that happy balance, that happy medium where, it's not so extreme, that you put, work and money first, think about family and, but, I feel like there can be some battles going on. Now, it could also be, like I said, that there's, through perseverance, I feel like you will get through this. There may be some challenges or some obstacles in your way, but I feel like through work and maybe through working together, the more that you support each other, that some offer or something good's going to come through. Now, I'm also getting the birth of something. So it could be the birth of a new project, the birth of a new business that you're starting. It's like baby steps. And if things are getting challenging and overwhelming, take things as slowly as you can. So just don't put too much on your plate. The more organized you are, feel like the better off you're going to be. But I feel like there's something coming in. Now, this could be the announcement of another child, or when I'm looking at this, I often feel like, she's looking down on a child. The birth of something, creating something. So there may be an announcement, and it may not be you. It may be somebody around you. It might be an announcement of an engagement or a wedding, or some celebration that is going to be taking you on a trip. Because the Chariot has to do with transportation also and movement. So... and some of you may be, getting offer after offer, or, it could also be that this is you feeling just like, struggling with something, but the seven, there's a blessing in what's going on, or the opportunity for something positive and beautiful that will come to fruition, or somebody will come in with a helping hand. Could be that you're waiting for a phone call or a message, whether it's, like an email or a text or a fax or a phone call. Feel like there's a message a messenger coming in. And I'm also getting something about a baptism, like somebody may be going someplace, or you might be invited to a baptism, I'm getting, or something that, that's cleansing. So, it might also be good for you to get away for the weekend, especially if you and your spouse, or you and the person you're in a relationship with, if you've kind of, been, it's like back to back, but it's like, like you're on different shifts. Maybe one's on third shift, one's on first shift. So like as soon as you come in, the other person leaves. So make time for love, romance, expressing how important the person is to you. And I think that's really going to be helpful and beneficial. Some of you may have a decision, though, to make, I hear, regarding another option. And it could be love.